see that.
'Tis the season to be scammed. Fa la 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 la. All right, people out here in these streets scheming, scamming, jamming. What else? Robbing, stealing, everything. Okay, that's the season. All right. I'm glad I don't participate in it anymore. It's just crazy out there in society. Everybody out there trying to get what they can get. Laying up that treasure on earth is not going to do you any good because somebody is coming to steal it, okay? And especially if it's precious to you, okay? My precious. That's how people treat their stuff, okay? And somebody's coming to get it. Trust me. Anything that you put your heart into, okay, and it's not Jesus, they coming to get your stuff. And that's what we're seeing a lot of. They sending stuff to your emails, trying to get in your bank accounts, trying to get you to open your bank account through the email. Just everything is going on out there. And just imagine if you had a whole lot of money saved. That would be your worry every day if somebody gonna steal your money. If you're gonna be the one who get got in this season, okay, or scamming. Because if it's not the banks that's stealing, it's somebody coming to get your stuff. And it's hey, it's real. And I think AI has made it easier for them to get into the bank accounts and get the money out because there is no other logical reason for why people can get into your accounts. You know, everything is linked online, right? Like wireless, what, right? Is it wireless? Wireless. Zelles, Cash Apps. Your bank account is linked to every possible Apple Pay, everything that you could think of, and it's so much easier for people to get your information. I had this happen to me once, and that's all it took. You know, it's that one lesson for me. When someone got a hold of my bank card and, you know, went in and shopped in Dallas somewhere. But, hey, I got my money back, but it taught me a valuable lesson to not let my money sit in there. Whatever I need, I go out and buy. I do just like the Bible say, you know, give me this day my daily bread. That's my prayers every day. And whatever my needs are for that day, that's what I go out and get. And I don't worry about laying up for myself treasures in this place. I lay up for myself treasures in heaven. Okay? I make sure that what he give me while I'm here, I go and spend it on what I need, what my family need, and I don't worry about the rest because Jehovah Jireh, he gonna come through and he gonna make sure that we are provided for and make sure that we have everything that we need. If we stop looking at our bank accounts and our checks that's coming in and our jobs that we go to every day and start looking at him and his hand, hey, we can get somewhere. Okay, we can get somewhere because I promise you, scheming and scamming is at an all-time high. Robbery is at an all-time high. You have to watch your back if you are shopping. Make sure no one's shopping, following you or watching you, you know. And like I said before about the big Louis Vuitton bags and Gucci bags, hey, you just inviting thieves. The kind of car you drive now, you inviting thieves to take advantage of you. That's the world we living in, and you know that's where everything is headed. You have to really be watchful, you know, of what you do and where you go, who you around, who you let in, because that's what God called for us to do. He called us to be watchful. You know, we covered by the blood of Christ, and that comes with wisdom and knowledge and knowing what to do, how to think, how to act, and how to move. Okay, we have to know how to move, how to act, how to be, what to do, what to stay away from, and not be out there in the rat race with everybody else trying to do what everybody else is doing. If we're children of the Most High God, we got to move a little different and do things a little bit different. Okay, especially in this season, it's supposed to be a season of giving, but giving is supposed to be an attribute that you have every day, all day, knowing when to give, how to give, and who to give to. Okay, and I'm not talking about giving to those who always want or feel like they entitled because you related. You know, I don't move in that way anymore. Whatever the Lord moved me to do and however he moved me to bless someone, it's usually not through giving it of any money or anything. It's usually just giving of the word because the word will take you further than anything else that you could ever give anyone. So I just decided to leave the rat race and stop doing what everybody else is doing. And Christmas, hey, I don't have time for it anymore. I put my little stuff up at the beginning of the month, and I promise you, by the end of the month, it was out the door and given away free to whoever wanted it, because I just don't even want it in my house anymore. After I go out and see, and the Lord speak to my heart, and you see what everybody's out there running behind and doing and trying to get stuff for people, and it's just crazy. A lot of people that we go out and try to get gifts and stuff for, hey, to be honest, they really don't deserve it.
They don't appreciate it.
They don't deserve it, and they don't appreciate what you give them. And a lot of them have the means to do things for themselves and won't do it. So what lesson are we teaching them? And we want to go buy them the world in one day, okay? One day that's supposed to be about the birth of Jesus Christ. I'm just not falling for it, because, hey, it's not about his birth. It's about what he did at that cross for us. And if we don't come in at that salvation and have that in us, then, hey, it's no sense in us doing anything else for him, because that's what he came for, okay? He came and died that we may have a more excellent way to follow, and we are to take on that excellent way and stop following the ways of the world and doing what the world is doing. So as we celebrate during the seasons, some of us, we got to be mindful of how we're celebrating and what we're doing, okay? Because that's just anxiety to me, just going out there trying to buy gifts for everybody and do this and do that. I did that for a lot of years, but this year was just different. By the time I made it to the store, the Lord was speaking, and I was watching everybody around me and how crowded the stores was, how long the lines were, and everybody's just like, well, what should we get this one? And what should we get that one? And what should we get this one? I'm like, child, let me go home. Ooh, I was like, let me go home, because this we give every day. We give every day and look out for everyone that's around us, out of love, just to make sure they have what they need. And I promise you, hey, my people bless. I bless my people all the time. So one day out of a year is just not going to be what it is anymore. I'm just not doing it, just leaving the rat race and leaving everything behind. Everyone can do whatever they feel like they want to do and how they want to do it. Hey, I don't judge you on that. That's between you and Jehovah. But hey, if it's something that you need to be judged on that I can see, you will be judged. Okay? Because that's just what she do. But as for me and my house, we leave the rat race behind. The running and the going and the doing and the trying to be a part of and trying to fit in with, that's no longer a part of our life. And it feels so freeing. It feels so freeing to just be going in a different direction than what the world is going in, and following the world and doing what the world is doing, because that's what Christ came to do. He came to set us free from that and to lead us in a different direction. And we have to just take heed to what he's telling us, especially during this season when we're out trying to do things that we shouldn't be trying to do, because giving isn't a season. It's an attribute that you should have. And it's not towards everyone. You can't be so giving all the time to the same people who expect it from you like they're entitled to it. It's just, you're not, doing anything for them when you do that kind of stuff. You're really hindering them. You're not helping them. So just wanted to hop on and just chat about the season, because it's definitely a season to scam and rob and watch you and try to get all they can get from you. If you have it, they coming for it. And that's just what it is. I've seen some bold things happening, lately, with people following other people home, running up to them while they're even in the yard in their own garages, just running up to you, robbing you for whatever you have to give. It's really crazy. It's getting really, really rambunctious out here in society. Time to just really move around and move yourself away from everything that's going on and everything that they try to get us to accept. And that's what I was talking about, with my daughter earlier. It's crazy how you can realize when you walk in salvation, when God opened your eyes to things, you realize how systematic you were when you were in the world. Like everything that you've ever learned and everything that you've ever done has been part of a system. Because that's what they do. Just like now when you go out, everybody playing Christmas music. So that's in your head when you get home and you singing Christmas songs when you don't even like Christmas songs. It's like brainwashing you to do and what they want you to do and to celebrate the way they want you to celebrate and be a part of what they want you to be a part of, because we have no mind of our own in Christ to come away from and to think for ourselves and to do things differently. So that is very freeing to me in this season, to not have to obligate myself to do that anymore, because if that's how you choose to celebrate and what you choose to do, that's your business. But don't expect that from me anymore, because I'm not doing that. I'm just not. It's just not a part of the plan for my life, and I leave the rat race, honestly. I leave the rat race, and that feels awesome. Not exactly where I want to be yet, because that's not a part of God's plan for right now in my life of where I want to be, but I know it's a part of his plan to move my family and I to somewhere secluded, because the things that I've been subjected to lately, living in an apartment complex, and the things that I've been seeing, hey, she's not about that life. She's not about that life, and she's just not doing that anymore. Okay? You just can't force anything upon me with what I pay to live where I live. You can't force the ghetto on me through the way the people are that move in next door to you or around you. They want to force the ghetto on you, okay? That's what they want to do. They want to force the ghetto on you when you choose not to live in the ghetto and not to be a part of certain things. They want to come to your neighborhood where you live, and they want to bring their mess where you live. Like, no, we pay too much to live where we live for you to bring ghetto trash to us. So we just not doing that. So that means that we have to make major moves to make sure we somewhere secluded on our own property with gates up, okay, and not having people in close proximity up to us with ghetto mentalities and thuggish mentalities and criminal mentalities. A whole lot of mentalities that's in people that they try to force upon you. We're not having that. So you have to make different choices and decisions and start to move in a different way if you want to be truly set free from the rat race. So that's what we're doing in this scamming season. So I just wanted to hop on and just give you that little nugget of truth, okay, today in our rest season. So y'all be blessed and have a blessed season, okay, or whatever you celebrate, okay, but over here is just another day. Peace and love.